Such a good day. Today is Friday, and I took this trade, which I made right around $700. Well, I wouldn't say I made $700, but I just paused my funded account to be honest with you guys. Just in like I think in total I took six trades on this account and a past account. But yeah, let's have the trade recap. First of all, let me show you guys that I did past account. Literally, I'm gonna show you guys everything. You guys can see profit target is hit $1,200, and it's actually a one-step account with one-of-one funding. 15,000. Next time I'm going for as I have said before, for a 100K account. And yeah, for my other account which is funded, unfortunately I have requested a payout, so that's blocked right now. I can't trade on that, so I took a trade on these. I wanted to pause it this week, which I did. You guys can see 77% win rate, such a good win rate. And seriously, I personally think I'm getting there. I'm gonna go for bigger accounts now, and let me show you guys that in how many trading days I did pause the account. Seriously. So as you guys can see, no trade over here, and then we had one trade over here, which was a break even. $37 loss, which I think it was a break even. I moved my stop loss a break even. I got stopped, but because of the spirit and stuff, I'm down. So one trading this, and then we have two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven trading days. I passed my this account in six trading days, and you guys can see today was a $700 day. I Something that I understand now is that when you want to pass your funded account or you're on a challenge, it's just a recommendation from me. Like try to risk from 1% more, like 1.5%. When I take trade over here on my funded on my challenge, when I'm trying to pass a profit challenge, I'm risking 1.5%, and I'm always like seeing where my take profit is, but I really want to hit a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So over here, this is the trade that I took, and it was on, as you guys can see, NAS100. Yeah, let's have our daily bias. So coming into the day, I did not have any bias. To be honest, most of the time I don't have any bias. My bias is going to be decided where the liquidity is going to be taken out. Either it comes to take out the buy side liquidity or the sell side liquidity. I think liquidity, to understand that, is really important because that's how the market moves. So as you guys can see, like this is when market opened, this leg to the upside. As you guys can see on the hourly, we see the price came, took out this high, this hourly high, and met equal high over there. As bet we have swept out two hourly highs and these 4 hour high over here, as you guys can see. As bet I'm gonna be bearish for the day, and from there I was looking for a short entry to the downside. As you guys can see, I have marked out all of these high. We took out, like, we made equal high over here, did not come, we did not take that high, and then from there I was looking for short. And if you're wondering what would my TP be to the downside, we will talk about that. So let's go on the 50-minute. Again, you guys can see price came, took out this high, and made an equal high over here, I think. Let's just check over here. So it's at, this candle is at plus 0.6%, and then this candle is at -2. So it almost made an equal high over here. It's just missing a few ticks. But yeah, from there, let's go on the 5-minute. We did have this news, flash PMI, red news folder. Of course, I waited for that to come out. And then from there, you guys can see, we see a big leg to the downside. Nothing to be stressing about because that's some time the market does. It fakes out to the downside, like it pushes crazily to the downside, and that's where a lot of traders try to get in and they get stopped out. And then from there, you guys can see price went higher. And I was like, bet. First, I was looking for an entry based off this fair value gap. I did not see anything. It got disrespected to the upside. And then from there, I was like, bet, no entry, no problem. I have patience, nothing to worry about. And then from there, you guys can see price came lower. I marked out this bullish fair value gap, like you can say inverse fair value gap, and then it got respected. Then I was waiting for it to get just disrespected. You guys can see it got disrespected to the downside, and we broke 1 minute structure. Boom! I'm just waiting for my third confluence and last confluence, which I got down here, which was this fair value gap. Again, you see price push into this fair value gap and then drops to the downside. I just got a better entry. I entered when this candle got created and I got entered right over there. Best entry I could get. And then from there, my stop loss was above this fair value gap. So this was the inverse fair value gap, and you guys can see there is also a fair value gap over here. I did not put it too much high, did not put it above the fair value gap, but I was like, bet I took the trade based on these. I'm just gonna put it above this candle that has met like this fair value gap, and above this I wanted to be safe because I got a good entry. I put my stop loss like with 200 pips. And then from there, I was just targeting 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, because like 1 to 3 something risk reward ratio, because I only needed right around $650, something like that. And yeah, I got it right over here. You guys can see over here, my trade got filled in and my full take profit got hit for the day. To be honest, if I was taking this trade based on my like funded account, my take profit would have been first take profit would have been like 50% mark of this hourly fair value gap over here, which we did not see get filled within the market open. And then that would have been my first take profit, and my second take profit would have been this low within here. And as you guys can see, the first take profit would had been filled, and it would have been 1 to 2, 1 to 2.37 RR. I would have taken off 60 to 70% of my position, move my stop loss to break even, and then let other positions to run for this final take profit, which would have been down here on 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. Again, I just have this idea. Personally, I always want to have 2 take profit, 2 area where I think the price is gonna go 100%, and then from there, I'm looking like THP1 gets hit, take off 65% to 70% of my position, move stop loss to break even, and then let like the other position to run for final take profit. And let's go on S&P 500. S&P 500 was pretty much the same. I could have gotten the same entry over here. Yeah, let's talk about daily bias again. It's pretty much the same as Nasdaq. This is when market open. Before market open, as you guys can see, we had this 4-hourly low in here and this hourly fair value gap. Like you guys can see, this is the 4-hourly low. And then to the upside, we had this high, this high, and this high. You guys can see market open, check out this high, and this high. And then from there, I was like, bet, now what are we looking for? We are looking for short. It happened pretty much the same. We see a big leg to the downside and then a push to the upside. We got the 5-minute retracement. Go 1 minute time frame, look for an entry. I think my entry over here would have been the same. To be honest, let me just remove these because this never got filled. So again, you guys can see we broke 1 minute structure down here. We had this fair value gap, price failed to come in, fill into that, and if you even mark out this low to this high, again, we almost fill into this equilibrium price range, but as you guys can see, we had this fair value gap that got respected completely, and we barely touched into this fair value gap. And then from there, we see a big sell-off, sell pressure to the downside. I would have entered over here. My stop loss would have been just above that high, to be honest. And then again, target 1 to 3 risk ratio, like which I wouldn't have gotten in. Um, Something else that I could show you guys is that look, most traded pair is NASDAQ 100. I prefer to take like 90% of the time I take my trade on NASDAQ because I don't know, I like NASDAQ more. I think I haven't even taken a single trade for maybe 2 months or maybe more than that on the S&P 500. But yeah, from there, my trade profit would have been, to be honest, the same. This fair value gap, sorry, this hourly fair value gap, 50% mark for that, and then final trade profit to this low, which I think is gonna get hit. There is a highly chance that it's gonna go there and that's gonna get hit. Uh, and yeah, that was for the day. This was the trade that made me pass my funded account. See you guys on Monday, waiting for my payout from one of my funding. Let me get the payout and we will try to scale up both of these accounts and get some payout. See you guys next week.